dildo. It's a fire hydrant. Oh, shut up.
It's a fucking fire hydrant. Like like, okay, the one thing is that you said it, but the other thing is, how did your brain even make that up? Like, how does one even do that? That's like epic gamer.
It's like I would be a good YouTuber if I just get rid of the dead sounding like tone in my voice, and
Yeah.
that's about it. And get a good upload schedule.
Well, that's me in a nutshell. Like, I have a great upload schedule. New Game Plus. Yeah, let's do New Game Plus. On hard, since I haven't played this game in a bit, so I need to revive. How do you play this game? Will you watch the stream?
Yeah.
Easy boy.
Oh, I'll just message my friend. Get your mom. Wait, I just friend-zoned myself.
Noob.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so.
Ooh,
I
interesting
haven't been here
game.
many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little
You're
business
just
to
passing
take
through.
care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed.
You can't fire me if
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln
Nah,
County
nah,
War.
fine.
And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Sorry, Mark. I'm trying to be silent when there's a story sequence or
Yeah.
cutscene or whatever. I don't know. How do I spec England? Oh yeah.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Oh god, the sensitivity over here is super high. G and Q. Concentration, melee is
Me.
F.
Oh.
Yeah?
I wanna tell you the quote I just made. Me explaining Charles Bonnet syndrome to Philip. My explanation. People who lose their eyesight sometimes get this. Their brain fills in the blanks to compensate for their bad vision. For example, you would see a fire hydrant, but their brain may make them see a dildo. But it's not a dildo, it's a fire hydrant.
Don't shove it up your ass.
Oh shit.
I couldn't remember exactly what I said, so I just
That's
fucking
not fair. We're missing all the fun.
went with what
I
my
knew
brain
those
told
two
me in the moment, you
morons
know?
never let me through.
Is
I
he
had no
with us?
You
choice.
feel You feel?
You mean I feel?
Was it
Yeah.
Cat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah.
But basically, that's a
Shots,
real
and I knew I
disorder.
had to move fast.
People actually have that. And Ben used to work in a old people home, actually, taking care of people with like disorders and just old people in general. And he had someone with that disorder. Lol, you missed all your shots. No, you got hit shots, lol, you're a fucking aim shit. I closed your stream by accident.
Fucking hell. Ah, over here, of course. Fuck off.
Still, one of them reached the water.
What?
Not a bad idea.
Are you dead?
It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Luckily, these shooters
game looks
Garrett
cool.
hired weren't as sharp as
Of course it is. Cool.
a lot of them were saddle tramps or
But,
sod
like,
busters or drunken
Why would
drifters
shotgun
looking to make
shoot
a
to
few
have
bucks.
kind of like aim
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. I cut their numbers.
I don't
But
Why
they
would
just
the
made
shotgun
heads
to
up
have
and
aim
left twice as mad.
What?
Back door. We'll
I'm
cover.
not.
You're focusing?
Truth be
Yeah.
told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Asshole.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Why?
Yeah,
Billy
you're not keeping up, are you?
I don't understand. Like, why would the shotgun do you have aimbot?
It's not aimbot. It's like you see when everything goes black and red.
Yeah.
That is a concentration mode. In the left top corner, you can see a gun.
I know.
If it's charged a bit, when I press Q, I will go into the mode. If I just press it, but if I hold Q, it will go into an aimbot mode since I have all the skills unlocked. And but the aimbot mode takes more of the pistol, and I'm still getting used to the game, so I miss plenty of shots in that mode, and and I'm used to holding Q. I'm not used to pressing Q, so I usually get it.
Like that, I was inside. None the worse for wear.
Yeah, I mean, like, your
I
guy's
passed
supposed to be
dirty days.
insanely skilled and
Upstairs,
shit,
I
so
found
to
Billy,
compensate
Charlie
for his
Boy,
speed, it has to slow down the game for you. But, like, you know... What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
21 killed by age
Billy looked at
21.
me and said, "About time,
Good for
amigo. Grab a gun
You
and
just
get to the
killed
window."
21 people
Wait,
in, like,
so you were
matter
friends with
of
Billy
less
the
than an
Kid?
hour. So you
Yeah,
snooped.
sort of.
Pick up the gun,
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of
Pick up the
deputized
fucking gun.
shooters who wanted to do us harm.
bitch.
What? That was a miss.
Yes, that
Oh
was
my,
the
oh my god, my aim.
Lord, you're bad.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I'm just kidding, Is what I would say. A lot of heads being popped right now. I'm seeing, like, you
That's
know,
when Charlie got
a lot
hit.
of shots being missed as well. but
Catching us in a
we don't talk about
crossfire,
that.
shouted Billy.
Except
Get
for
to
the
the
time
other
I was
side.
making fun of you left and talking about it. I'm fucking autistic, bro. There we go.
Oh my god, please just die, thank you.
I just saw that.
I don't know how many of those cops.
Wait a minute, that was not a headshot.
Oh fuck.
It was pretty clear, even to Billy.
Wait a minute, what are you doing in this house? This is my house.
What's that mean? It means that it was time
Welcome
to cut
to my
his run.
house.
They
You're
got
not
a
supposed
Gatling,
to
Billy
be
shouted.
here.
Oh fuck, they have a
Get the
cat
horses and bring 'em round back.
Get shot
I'll
in
draw
your
their attention.
dick.
He directed that order at me.
to
And I
go.
thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
going for it! Those poor sons of bitches are done for!
Many would have fled.
Where do I
from
go?
my place. But I had that false sense
Oh,
of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah. And just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
When I become
And
famous,
that's when
what?
I met
Oh.
Sheriff
Oh, fuck
Pat
me.
Garrett.
I read that you went
Oh,
toe
God,
to toe
he's
with him, sir.
fucking- don't worry about that,
backstabbing bastard
thank
with
you.
that tacked-on tin star.
I was like, yeah, I got a person that's chatting with me, and then it's like, and then I see buy followers and shit. I'm like,
I know, it does people are annoying. It's fine. There's a lot of them that come around though. But you just need to ban them, it's fine. Wanna become famous?
Challenged him to a
Go
showdown.
buy followers at
You read that in a dime novel.
It said he showed
pornhub.byfollowers/yourmom.com.
no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
A dude
That's a
started
lie.
wheezing in the video I was watching, and I thought you were laughing, and I was like, my joke. Shooter.
shoot that Nick in me.
Shoot that dude.
Oh no. Go focus more. Go speed good DS as well.
Stop, move.
Fuck off, bitch!
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful
Wow,
said?
imagine
No,
sucking
boy.
that shit
That
in
ain't
a
what I
gun
meant when I said I
and
met
losing
Pat
your life
Garrett.
because you suck at shit.
So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Fuck.
Wait, what?
After the
What
fight,
happened?
Maybe we could treat ourselves to some
Wait,
time.
this time for real? What do you mean this time
Step
for real? Stop
inside.
shooting
No,
chicken
because the
head.
kid that's listening to you,
Last thing I heard
like
was
said he
Garrett's
read it in a
voice.
novel. The
Oh,
fight we just had.
And go
Oh.
on, how did it end?
And, boy,
Wait a
that
minute.
was just the beginning.
Boy, I was just a beginner, boy. Mark, I would
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came
Mhm.
to,
nothing. Shh.
bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Mark, if they're talking, I would prefer if we wouldn't speak.
Wait, was I speaking?
Yeah, like when he was explaining
I'm
the
sorry.
story, you were talking. Like not right
Right,
now,
right.
like in front of the barn and everything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
important
yeah. I
to
know what
know
you
that
mean.
I was
Sorry.
only riding
That's
with
my bad.
Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
God damn.
Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Philip, I'm gonna fart.
My first order of business
You do it in my
was
mouth.
finding a fire alarm.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Mean ass shook.
my jaw cracking, by the way.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
It's gonna be up here. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Guy from
That
left.
scatter gun was
Yep.
like a double-barreled Howitzer.
And that.
It could blow a man clear off his feet.
Oh, see, brother, this is how you remember a game, man.
Guards were everywhere looking for
Oh,
him.
can you stop being bad at the game?
I wasn't bad at it. I destroyed those fuckers.
Yeah, but you could
Oh,
have
God.
destroyed them better. I feel like. I feel like you could have destroyed them better. Oh, okay. Just look over and see you are dead.
Because I fell down from the building, man. My biggest enemy is a fucking...
Height.
Yeah, man. My own stupidity is my biggest enemy.
Dude, Sam. Dude, I can.
Oh, danke schön.
Wait,
Just kill Red?
wait a minute.
Fuck this shit.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms.
The problem when you're faster than light that is that you can only live in darkness.
Dude.
So that
Dude,
bastard
it's
you were after,
deep.
what did he do?
I never
He
thought
did
of
me
that
and my
before.
family a grievous
That's
wrong.
actually gnarly.
I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my
I don't know why
ever-loving
people
ass
don't
out
watch
of
your
there.
stream. That was fucking deep.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I don't watch the stream.
Oh yeah, you're exposed to reality of life. I know.
Fuck do you... What? Oh, what?
That's why people watch my stream and not yours. Because I'm retarded.
Hey, hold on. I thought I
Wait, did I
retarded.
say retarded or retard?
You said retard. But that explains that you're retarded, so yeah.
That's dumb,
I
bro.
tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
But you're more retarded though.
Shut the hell up, bro. I have a song. Oh, I eat your ass.
See what I mean?
You! I'm here!
But hell, if they weren't always so. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy. See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and
Fuck,
color.
did you just say to me? Oh, who shot me? Who
I
shot
was
me?
just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
I'm gonna play a 4-star song because I'm new at this game.
Please die. Thank you.
Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Lead was whizzing by my
Wham.
head. It was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
A horse.
So I never did.
So if I
have
just
a great
missed something
spot
on a 4-star song,
four-legged grass eaters.
Guess what?
I missed something.
What a noob.
But where was the
You're
kid
supposed to
while
be
you
there
were
for
busy
me,
getting
man.
shot? Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
How did I get this piss?
Dude, I have 90% accuracy. You're supposed
So
to be
I
here
could
for
be a
me.
hapless decoy
Damn.
and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Dude, what the hell, bro? I actually thought you would be here. Why using... Okay.
Why use cover if you can just push them all?
Why use your penis?
You can use a vagina.
Right? Dude, big brain.
I have infinite armor, Lord. Yeah, I'm a fucking psycho. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Anyone else? So I got myself my mean ass shotgun. Can't believe I'm doing that.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Shoot that fat ass.
I'm going to die because I have low speed.
No.
Ha, dodge
Killed
this
him in a
bullet.
fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice.
You saw how fat he was. You know he was slower than you.
Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape.
Wait a second. Did he miss?
Not
By the way, fella.
I didn't miss. He missed.
No,
'Cause I
he
dodged.
missed.
I dodged it.
Oh. What a fucking noob. Imagine missing.
So where'd you
Am
go
I right?
after Lincoln?
Yeah, man.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Mexico.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Yeah, I don't like this level.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clown.
Where's he going?
Yeah, I love this
I came
song
upon
so
them
much.
robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor bastards. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do.
Okay, I can't hit that one guy. Because I'm
Appeared in
fucking
great numbers
retarded
from
or
above
something.
and rained down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground, whatever else.
Acceptance is key.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
Hold on. Were you attacked by
Ah,
Apaches?
fuck, I failed.
What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches?
Can
I
you stop
said Clanton's
slurping
cowboys
penis,
attacked
bro?
me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
Are you just taking my ammo? No, stop taking my
Another
ammo.
perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
Give me the ammo.
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as
A
my
tactical
vengeful fury
retreat.
was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Give me the ammo.
Ammo.
By the way, my update on life situations is
Life situations. What?
Finally, they managed
give
to
me an
run.
update on life, bruh. What's going on?
Trapped as I was, the odds
Yo,
of my
what?
survival seemed pretty slim.
Give me an update on your life. What's going on, man?
It's okay.
Anything? That's good.
I need to run or something? Oh yeah.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Hard to hit a moving target.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking?
For me, mine is good, man. Mine
That's
is
nice.
pretty good. Yeah.
You were expecting me to ask that how are you,
Just
right?
kept running,
Back.
not knowing where the hell
No.
I was going.
I was I didn't even really hear. I don't know if you
That's when
did.
something miraculous happened.
I was like the hard part of my song came on. I don't know if you could tell by the fucking aggressive
warrior. The old weapon next to him
You know?
supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
What happened to him, Philip?
To what? To who?
That guy on the floor lying dead.
He just fell out of the
That
sky
Masterson
because
once
that's
told
his
me
story.
he
Are you
was
sure you didn't
lucky
shoot him?
and Good.
Yeah,
He
shoot him.
would know.
Had no
Philip?
ammo.
I know I took your ammo, but I know you hide
And
ammo
imagine
places.
my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Good fucking
That stroke
dynamite.
of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunter to become the hunter.
Fuck yeah, I got to break down assholes.
All right,
Second.
Jesus,
That's
we
not
get it.
how things
They
should
were
go.
right where you wanted it. That's right.
Wait a minute.
It was finally time
Wait
for
a
that old man
second.
to pay for his sins.
Wait a minute.
What?
I looked over and I saw the guy that I found, the guy that was advertising Follow Bus. His name was D Tigger. And I thought it would stand for Dead Trigger for a second. I was like, yes, that's my game that I played when I was growing up.
Oh, Dead Trigger, you mean the zombie game?
A little
Yeah.
stealth might
Aw,
make more sense,
man.
to be perfectly honest. Because
Ah
that old
man, who
fool
wouldn't
had a
remember that
gallant
game?
gun and enough
I
bullets
know,
to
it was
last
the
him
best,
till
bro.
kingdom come.
I think I still have it somehow, somewhere.
Bro, you remember the first Dead Trigger
Now, if I
before
was to
Dead Trigger
find
2?
and kill
Yeah.
Ringo,
I don't remember much from it, but I know
needed
that
to
the
get
second
old
one was
man
better.
off that gun.
I didn't like the second one for the fact that it shot for you when you aim at something.
Did it?
Yeah.
Huh.
And that's why I always stuck to the first one more. Don't get me wrong, I like the second one though.
Oh, that was fast, easy.
But the first one was banger, bro. The arena.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me. apparently one of the
Oh yeah, the
cowboys
arena. I
made
did
it
like
out of there alive.
round 40
And
or
told
something in
Ike
it.
and Billy Clanton that
Yeah,
it wasn't
I
the
know.
Mexican who took their
That big
father's life
fucking
that day.
bloaters thing that
They
used to
just
come after
assumed
like
it was
every
one of the
5
Earls.
rounds.
And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Fuck. This song is so hard, bro. But I'm getting better. My 200 BPM stamina and stuff is getting a bit more consistent. My PP is getting a lot bigger, you know? Fuck.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the
God, what am I
cowboys to their
doing?
hideout at a sawmill.
No, I don't want that.
They
No, I don't
were
want
going
that.
for
I want this.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hold on, I'm trying to pick up. Ah, yes.
Somebody's coming!
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise, and after that gunfight at the OK Corral, Clantons wanted revenge. Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was. There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I never saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
But
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might.
which is not a good idea because it's full of gases that can fucking burn your dick
They
off
never
and stuff,
charged
you know?
anyone for the murder of Morgan.
Hey, man.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Too fast for the game, bro.
Yeah,
The
maybe
fuck?
so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Yeah, you're too fast for the game, yeah, no, I saw that aim.
What's that, Dwight?
It's not about
After
the
old
aim,
man
it's just
Clanton
about me
died,
just
Why didn't
printing.
his son take over
Right.
the Cowboys?
Because
Yeah,
I
I know,
The
I know.
textures are
dumber
fucking
than
up
a
because
box
of
of
it.
rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
You're a beast, bro.
Now, where was I?
Man,
Taking
what a
down the
fucking
entire
chain.
cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Ah, fuck.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
It wasn't easy, it wasn't really hard.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
I'm missing, yeah, I'm missing one of them. What level? On this one, oh shit. I'm missing, missing two. Oh shit.
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck just happened there? My speed and my aim just fucking like turned on. It just became crapped. And I did the entire stream perfectly that I normally always like fuck up.
It's because you accidentally turned on your aimbot.
Oops, I accidentally hit your mom. Oops.
Oops, I accidentally fucked your mom.
Curly Bill,
That accidentally
Ringo,
made
and his
you.
compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed
Holy
after.
shit,
shit,
never
got
heard
me
such a
right there.
roast.
Dude, that was such a good roast, bro. Nice job, man.
Yeah, man, noob.
Are you saying they ran?
It's gonna be easy.
Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted.
Told you
Ringo
it will
to
be
know.
easy.
Time to dance with the devil.
He's dead.
You working for Wyatt Earp?
He did.
Did that sumbitch Earp send you to kill me? Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me
Dude,
a
I
few
have a
months before I
320.
finally tracked his ass to West
322
Turkey
combo,
Creek
bro.
Canyon.
Oh god, I better pass.
But then didn't I just kill Johnny Ringo? Hold up.
No, you didn't kill him.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
That's gonna be fast. Yeah,
Sorry
right.
I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo. I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real
No shit, what am I doing?
money to.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners
No,
and robbing
so close.
gold shipments?
That's the one.
Me when I just busted a nut and I find a better video. Get the fuck up, samurai.
Yeah,
So
let's
it's
see
true
these
that you
come
went toe
over.
to toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Oh, I farted.
Nice. Sadly, I didn't hear.
I should put down my headphones.
Philip, I'm
I
dying.
knew I needed resources
hope you
if
will
I was going to
fucking
track down
die,
Roscoe Bob
bitch.
Bryant. And hunting Plumber looked like a good
That's
way to
rude.
get rich quick.
Fuck.
As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Alright, so I can go a bit stealthily here for a bit.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up
My
a
late
city.
father
And check.
pointed out to me more than once.
George is up there
God
on the rocks
made
with that
man.
rifle of his. Nothing
So
gets
if I
past
died
the
because
hole.
of you.
Made him equal.
Oh wait, never mind. The HP is 7. What? Wait, why?
Don't let him get
Nice.
us out.
That was a nice one.
fuck? Oh, he's dead as well. Oh, my leg! I'm like blind.
Philip, I'm actually gonna have a heart attack.
Now,
All
why
the
is that?
monsters.
Oh,
All the monsters.
it's because you're fucking addicted, bro.
No, I'm not addicted, bro. I swear.
Starts chugging 2 liters of Monster on his 120 BPM heart.
What? My heart being 120 BPM? That's too slow, bro.
Not enough.
It was the
210,
biggest
bro.
gold rush since Sutter's Mill in 48.
Cough.
Unfortunately, prospectors were the
Asshole.
only ones drawn to those
Bro,
riches.
if my heart doesn't beat as quick as I can click an O2, then something's wrong.
Robbing
Are you
travelers
not dead
and
yet?
hijacking
Just
gold
die.
ships.
Please, thank you.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Once in a while,
Plummer had a lot of men on his
and
payroll.
on very special
A hell of a
occasions,
That son of a bitch
I can
pretended to
click
protect the
240
public with
BPM.
one hand while stealing them blind with the other. I thought I was some
my
kind of
heartbeat
hero.
goes up to 240.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an
That's your
entrance.
fault, Philip.
Made sense.
Why you ask?
It
Why
was
is
the
it my
quickest
fault?
way in,
Mark,
but
you
that also
fucking
made it
dickhead.
more dangerous.
I don't fucking know, Philip.
There
It's
would
your fault.
undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
That's crazy.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to
Philip,
get
I
all
might have
turned
Charles
around.
Bonnet syndrome.
Some of those shafts could be
You're
as
seeing
deep as
you're seeing
a single
the
stumble or
circles,
misstep
yeah?
can easily end in a deadly plunge
Yeah.
to oblivion.
I see them in my dreams now.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, Philip. When I'm writing for school, I see the
Quick
circle.
reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense.
You can't get rid of them.
Luckily, I was never one to be
Dude,
easily bushwhacked.
My teacher
I was
tells
just
me
needed
that
to
it's
be
just a
careful
zero.
not to blow myself to kingdom
You're
come.
just in math. And I'm like,
All
no,
that
it's
gunpowder
another
and
circle.
dynamite everywhere. A body has to know what to shoot.
But Philip,
One
I have
long
math
bullet
class
just turned
today.
that mine into a dad blasted tube.
I have math class today.
I freely
You have
admit
math?
my
Oh
plan
man,
was
give me some of that meth.
moronic, but clearly insane.
What's your problem, bro? I'm trying to vent to you, but you keep talking about meth.
It's a good thing that I abandoned
Oh,
that
shit.
ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
The funny
Why did
thing
it
is,
fucking call you?
it's funny that you actually die there, like you can't do anything.
Instead,
Like you actually
I
die there.
spotted a ladder,
Ah,
a way into the mine from the
it's just
opposite
scripted
side.
death.
Yeah, because he's like explaining the story, you know. Or how do you... you can ignore most of the
It
ladders
was a long way
here.
around, but that
Okay, you
approach
can't
seemed
ignore
to
most of the
accept
ladders.
He just dies.
You can ignore most of the ladders here. You can't ignore... yeah, this is the way how you can ignore them. I remember now.
Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the Jesus out of me. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged.
Can you tell that my switches
10,000
and my
they put
keyboard
on
are
his head
different?
would go a long
Oh,
way
sorry,
in
what?
helping me find old
My
Bob.
switches that I use for O2 are different.
And I had made it my
The
mission
switches
to
are
settle that
different.
score come hell or high water.
And my keyboard.
But first,
Oh,
I would have to make a choice.
Yeah, I am
Take the
switched
elevator, or climb the ladder.
to a black and a red switch
I wanted to use the element of surprise.
because I don't have
Plus, I
multiple
figured I
of the
could
same
use the
color
exercise.
switches. So I have
I
to
was
use
warmed
like
up already, so what the hell?
I only have one black and one red under the two like good switches I have. So I split them to play also. But the thing is,
Plummer was a mad
the
dog
black
killer.
switch is the hardest to
The
press.
people of Nevada City deserve better.
Nevada City. Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in
And
Bannock,
speed is what
Montana.
I'm going for in this game.
I am
Well,
speed.
he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
What a fucking Chad. Look at this guy.
I want to look, but I can't. I'm in the middle of an ascension to heaven. Okay, I can look now. But it's black screen, Philip. It's a black screen. You lied to me. There's no chance.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged.
You
I
lied
could
to
see
me.
right away
How
that
could
this
you?
was gonna take some doing.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's him again.
No blood money for you today. This is gonna hurt.
Got bullets. I think they hurt a lot as well.
Gonna blow you into next week, boy.
Why are you?
You can shoot, but can you aim? I can shoot too.
Oh, fuck you. Asshole.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. I'm going all medieval on your ass. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, and
What the heck just happened?
Finally.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself.
I think this game has 8 episodes, and it's been 1 hour
He killed his first man at 15.
and half.
From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Cock. Cock. I don't know if it's space or enter. I think it's space. Oh, it's enter. Okay, I'm dumb.
I dodged death many a
Fuck,
time.
there's my mouse.
And that night in Abilene was no different.
Please tell me the mouse is not there. Ah. Oh yeah, fuck up. Oh God, not the rifle. I don't like the rifle.
I thought the Texas Rangers got hard.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
6 out of 6.
It was cold and a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and
So we cut.
wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men, fathers and husbands.
He took
brothers
42
and
of
sons,
men?
men with families.
He
who
took
cared
like
about
200 already.
He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town. I was
the
hoping
same
Bob
time.
was among them.
God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friend.
I'm gonna, yeah.
I'm sorry, Philip.
Yeah, I
Barely 3
jumped.
hours
As I
early,
said, my own
Hardin
stupidity is my biggest enemy.
Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew.
Where did the bus
Spill
going?
a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friend. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the boat's head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome
Stop that
presence.
son of a bitch!
You know,
Let the
I
boys
wondered
know
if
we got
Bob was
another
among
law
them.
dog.
Where do I go? I do not do that way. Or this is that way.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
What? Oh, he's got push. No. What I got here? Where else?
Time to die!
Oh, you.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
A certain
I
hostility.
was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
The fastest fab in the West.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Oh shit! Oh god damn it!
Shoot him in the fucking dick, my
That
guy.
man was faster than
You
Grease
missed all
lightning,
your shots. You
but being
dodged a bullet.
inebriated
You
as he
missed all
was,
your
he
shots.
didn't
You
count his
fucking.
shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back at a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Burn.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, do you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Yo, bro, imagine if somebody would come to my stream, bro. Yo, bro. They might be like super bored. They have to be like depressed, bro. Yo, bro.
Someone coming to
A bounty
your
was put on
stream.
Grey Wolf's head.
Yeah, I know,
That's
it's
how I
funny,
came to
bro.
hunt him in the mountains.
Yo,
The bounty
bro.
was so high they tickled
Dude, that's
the
not
nether
just funny,
regions
bro.
of
That's
heaven.
fucking hysterical.
Yeah, man.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise
Kill
ceremony,
myself one of these days.
and the slaughter was unspeakable.
Did
I
you fart
understood his
again?
anger,
Oh, I just crashed my
as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing
Oh.
those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
Sound like you took the mic and put it by your ass again to fart, but
Right from
didn't
the
get
beginning,
anything
I
out
couldn't
again.
shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
You know, you should be kind of glad that no one comes to your stream.
Why?
Because someone just comes in, they hear a fart in the mic.
But well, at least they would be like, this guy's different. He's retarded. Unlike the other streamers.
Trust me, there's a lot of retarded streamers on here, and they're all better.
I don't think they're worse
They
than
saw
you.
me before I saw them.
I said they're
It
better
crossed
than you.
my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now
Better
that the
than us,
shooting
to
had
be honest.
started, there was no
Well,
backing
yeah,
down.
definitely they're less retarded than us, but
It was rugged country. The winter home of the
like, who the
Chiricahua
fuck
tribe.
would put down their
why they
mic just to
defeated me.
fart it?
I admit to having some
You.
regrets about going after them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about somebody else, not about me, asshole.
I got a lot of those.
We probably Dagosaurus or fucking Tifu or something.
Who are these guys?
They seem stupid enough to do that.
Did they ever do it?
Did you find Grey Wolf?
No, but they
Not at
do a
that
lot of
moment.
stupid shit.
But I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Don't forget, nobody's stupid as me. I'm the stupidest man alive.
We're gonna host a competition now, an IQ competition to see who's
A
stupider.
deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's
Is
not out
this
of bravery
man
so
alive?
much as pure angry cussedness.
Oh man, alright. Oh. Of course. Oh god, I'm going to die.
Lord. Good.
Fuck! Can you jump? Can you jump, please? Why no jump, man?
then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide. I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit. They had torches on the walls.
How big was this cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
So you're a crewmate, huh?
A few
Name
years
of a
back,
task.
I was married to two mescalero women.
At the same time?
Vent.
Yeah, they were sisters. Religion is tradition.
I was
among the
clearing the
mescalero.
vent.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there.
Look, man,
Those girls
I saw
never shut
I saw
up.
Yellow murder someone.
I came upon
So I
this
hopped
flooded
in the vent to
grotto,
hide.
and that's when I saw him. He came
Red
to me
kinda sus.
unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the
Your
shadows.
mom kind of sus.
And I
lol.
sensed he meant me no harm.
Oh.
You carry great darkness in
You
your
guys, I
heart.
called this meeting
If you
to
do
say
not
hi.
release it, it will claim your soul.
Yo, I have a
The
meme
sound
for
of
you,
his voice
actually.
put some kind of
What?
ancient Indian spell
I
on
have a
me.
meme for you.
Send it to me.
Videos, Home Alone
As
Among
his
Us.
story unfolded in my
Oh,
mind.
hello.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul
God, I'm
would have
fucking
no
weird.
rain if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior. Fuck. Something like that. As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rainbow.
Oh, my finger's jammed.
Tears.
See.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior.
Gotta see how much I can get
Something
in
like
this
that.
sequence. It's really
Snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep in the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Oh shit, I actually ran into someone. Stop trying to no scope, man. Stop trying to no scope. You're not cool, man.
I can jump shot though.
Well,
I
that
swear
is
I
cool,
couldn't
but
see
like,
any
don't no
way out of
scope,
this
no.
trap.
That is cool.
Suddenly, one just appeared, kind of like a miracle. I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice,
Fuck.
overlooking a
I did it.
thundering white water river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back.
Oh, whoa, that was fast. Holy
I
shit.
chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo jumbo.
Wow, dude.
You know, it's to teleport.
Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens.
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that a little later. I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
I don't. Dude, Philip, do you find algebra hard?
Say what?
Do you find algebra hard?
All ultra what?
Algebra.
What the fuck is algebra? I
Math.
forgot. Math?
Yeah, math.
No, not at all. Not yet, at least. I'm sure in high school or in
And in the end, a path
how do you
appeared
call
before
it?
me that I had
High
not
school,
seen
and then
before.
there's an academy. No. Mark, you speak
I followed
English.
it as I desperately needed
Yes.
to find out what
There's-
Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
There's middle school, there's high school, and then there's
University.
university. Yeah, I know that in high
But it
school
was
and
like that
university is
son
gonna
of a
be
bitch
mega hard.
disappeared into thin air.
Yeah, university is gonna be hard, but like I'm talking high school.
High school?
Yeah.
Never did find him.
I don't know. I'm
And
still in
never
middle
did collect
school.
My goddamn.
You're in middle
Thank
school
you,
as well,
darling.
aren't you?
It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might.
No, but I need to
malleable,
learn the entire
depending
high
upon
school
your point
syllabus
of
in
view.
1 year.
Like
In
how
1
those
year.
damn novels make you out to be something you're not.
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Yeah.
Did they
1
exaggerate
year,
your part
man.
in taking down the
Sometime.
Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the right.
I did my best, sir. We all did.
I can hear you just.
Dude, I'm a speed demon, bro.
Yeah, Osu makes her fingers super fast.
It was early
Yeah,
morning.
man.
One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Wait, why the fuck would
Story
there be
was
2
Bob
banks
Girl was always
in
riding
one
in
street?
back
Like, would
while
it?
he had no
Why would you
ammunition.
need 2
Well, you're
banks?
nobody next to
No
Jesse
rivals.
Bloom,
Don't
he
touch
said.
them.
Finally, the bastard took his
There's
brother
2
to
best friends
Coffeeville
from school
just to shut her up.
who wanted to start banks, both of them, but they were like, oh fuck, on one
Well,
street,
the locals
but they
recognized
wanted
the
to stick
Daltons
together,
right
you know.
off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that.
That's
I
actually
read
really
all
good
about
what I
that
did
day,
there.
so I know for
I
a
made it
fact
pretty
that it
far.
went down very differently.
Yeah, but I
First
could
of
do
all,
like,
it's high noon.
I can
A
play
posse
pretty
of
quick
US
now.
deputy marshals
I'm
were on
mainly
the
just working on
rooftop across the
stamina,
street.
honestly. Stamina and speed.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
I'm not
All
really
men
care
had been
about
tracking
aim.
the Daltons for months. Now they finally
I'm
had
thinking
their
of getting
chance.
State of
Among
Decay
them was a
2.
bounty hunter feared by
Ooh.
many a lawbreaker.
Because I played the first one and I loved it, so yeah. But I just felt that there's not enough freedom in the game. There's something like that that I couldn't upgrade anymore. It was like, I got the resources, I got everything, but I can't upgrade, so... I wonder what's better in the second one. Except for the co-op, of course. I mean, there's some, but...
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going?
I want my mom to talk to the fucking server before I just stop showing up to Boston.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
By the way, I found a horror game called Wick.
Wick?
Brave men
John
like him
Wick?
who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
I didn't see John in the front of it, so I don't think it's John Wick, but it's just Wick.
We've got company.
So I'll be making a video on it. I'll try to work on my phone. But I do have a lot of fun making the videos now. That's all that really matters, you know?
Died defending the Alamo.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Like when I made my last video, I didn't notice that I was dead. I didn't really pay attention to how I was commentating. I did try to have fun.
What the hell?
Blame came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies. I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob two banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in coffee there.
Hey, we gotta put some holes in them.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. To top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout at the time.
Did the Daltons come away with somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, as those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses were the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape.
I don't know, where do I...
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Killed myself.
I hate it when people blame shit like ADHD and ADD for failing in school and stuff.
Oh,
Like, yeah, we get that. You have ADD and ADHD, but that, like, I want to ask Frigga if she's diagnosed.
You ain't getting by me. It's hog killing time.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeeville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in
Okay,
it?
that's good.
I don't know how does a guy survive a shotgun
Boy
blast.
had grit.
We'll get those suckers.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
Fuck.
What just happened, Philip?
Nothing. My mouse being dumb again.
Why your mouse keep breaking, man?
Is my mouse high or something? What the fuck?
Why is your mouse high?
It probably is or something. Okay, good. It's connected. Yes, don't disconnect now. Please. Thank you.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed
I'll
into
try to
those
saw it
swamps,
off right.
it was like I had my
It's any
own
good.
private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Give this song one last try, then I'll probably stop playing OC. Or maybe 2 tries.
Will you play?
I'm gonna relax and watch your stream for a bit.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Oh, you
Well, my
asking what song I'm playing?
It was damp and foggy as hell.
Say
It was
what?
tough to stay on a true
What
course.
did you ask? What song
So
I'm
we
playing?
kept an eye
Or-
on
Oh,
our land.
that's right.
It was autumn. Maple trees were in full
Oh.
color.
Uh,
Red as blood.
It sounded like you asked what did you play? Or
The rains that year were torrential.
I asked her, what will you play?
The vigilantes had spread out wide.
Nothing, I'm
Pretty
just
soon
gonna
I
watch
couldn't
your
see
stream.
anybody.
Bury them in the swamp. Plant them where they stand.
and if you stream like
Except for
more
some
later,
son of
I'll
bitches
probably
ahead
watch
of me
your
wanted
stream
to do
during
me
school.
harm. So I had to
Oh,
face them
damn.
alone.
That'd be pretty epic. How do I
I
go
wondered
now?
why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Oh,
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet. But I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends. The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff.
that's less bullets, faster fire rate.
Point being, I was under serious attack.
One shots everywhere into the
My
bodies.
reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Nice.
It's not too bad. Holy shit, it's not bad at all.
Well, luckily, A barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view, but just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running through the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was.
Meryl.
Steve. So I just started walking, and pretty soon, Steve.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
I don't even know where I was getting shot from. Oh, from behind. Oh, the double kill, baby.
There were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
Oh, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son of a bitch!
Where was I?
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. Kansas breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Speaking of, dude, today was really cold, bro.
Yeah, I know. Like we needed to start the fire to keep us warm, like Bohosh had to start it. Like when I came home, I just saw a fire. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I know, man. It was really weird.
Why are you out of aiming? Can you stop out of aiming? It's not nice.
Listen, man, I'm bad at the game. Nah.
Standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
So I quit those two.
Okay, quit it then.
And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how
Will
did damn
Smith,
steamboat
Will
end
Smith,
up in the
Will
swamp?
Smith.
Yes, it
Yes,
floated
Will
off
Smith,
during the
Will
flood
Smith.
of '89.
Will Smith.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was
Goddamn army
raining down from all. Those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't
Can
anywhere to be found.
what is the gun doing? Like, what's his aiming left?
But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces. Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay. Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
This goes featuring faggots. There's gonna be friendly and he's gonna betray you.
Much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out! I'm sending you to hell!
The Daltons had played
Not
me
so
like a
tough
fiddle.
after all, is it?
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive.
Yo,
Finding my way out
this
of a
reminds me of
burning
the Far Cry 3. Far
Yeah.
Cry 3.
Everything reminds you of Far Cry 3 these days.
Oh yeah, but I was in a fight.
I'll be playing Far Cry 2 and you're gonna be like, yo, this reminds me of Far Cry 3. Then I'll play Far Cry 3 and I'll be like, yo, this reminds me of Far Cry 3.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinking.
oh god.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
Yeah, I know.
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Someone kill that bastard! I see him!
I need people to kill, give me people to kill.
Bob and Grad weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers
This is gonna be
side
the-
by
yeah.
side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Are you gonna have to beat both of them?
Yeah. I think, I don't remember.
They
Yep.
got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later. He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that
It's free
place
real estate.
and the tragic death of his.
Of his that we'll never get to know, because I fucking skipped it.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told. It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I
I'll be right
found a
back,
little
hold on.
poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me. Until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
His brother got hanged?
His brothers got hanged. He was with him. He almost died, but he survived because he was lighter than them.
I'd been
Yeah, I
on their
know.
trail for months.
And at
Ever
the
since
end,
they
I
left
heard
their
everything.
hideout in the
and at
Bighorn
the end there will be
Mountains.
like a big oof.
Led by Butch
So
Cassidy.
not at the end
They
of the
were a loose
missions, at the end of
association
the entire
outlaws
story.
who
So
robbed
yeah.
banks and trains from
Oh.
Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid.
Why they gotta oof
And that
everything?
murderous hombre I was tracking.
No, like it's not gonna be
Roscoe
bad.
Bob
Like it's not gonna be
Bryant.
a bad
You were
thing,
part
but
of
it's
that
just
giant
going to
Pinkerton
be
posse after the
a
Wild Bunch?
plot twist.
No, boy.
Oh,
A circus
Plot
like that would have
twist, your
slowed me
mom's a
down.
hoe.
Besides,
it's
I
cute.
wanted
You can
Bryant
sometimes
all to
hear
myself.
what's
I
his
heard
name?
about a large shipment of gold being
I forgot what's his
transported to
name, but
Wilcox,
like
Wyoming
him
on the
that
Overland
speaks the
Flyer.
story.
I
Sometimes
figured the Wild Bunch
he
would
The kid?
likely hit such a treasure. and
he
by
says a
God,
little
I
bit about the
figured
ending
right.
of the game.
They
Ah.
blew the
Like he
bridge
baits
with the
about it,
intention of
but you
forcing
know
the
this is
train to
mainly after you complete the game
stop. Well, I
and know
assumed
how
the
it will
Wild
end.
Bunch was likely in the still
Ah.
intact
My
part of
first
the
time, I
train
didn't
high
notice
above.
it at all.
I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to
Damn.
my brothers.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a shootout up here.
are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
Are they
I
not?
made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
Imagine being able to dodge bullets.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to fire
Wait a
on
second.
Bob, I
You
needed
should
to
only
fight
have
my
2
way
bullets in
forward
this
past the whole
Because when I go into this mode, my shotgun has infinite ammo. Like into the slow-mo mode.
Wait a
my way
minute.
towards my prey.
That's cheating!
It's not cheating, it's a skill in the game.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
He's a real life character.
Odds were I was likely to die that day
What?
anyway.
Oh, hi.
So I
What?
was determined to take
Ah,
out
there
as
he
many of
is.
those bastards as I could. At times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The
Slow
only
mo
difference
mode.
is these damn ducks shot back.
So, oh, fuck me.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know, man.
What if someone
What?
dies every second and someone is born every second? Then why is the population 0?
Where do we go? Oh, climb. Of course.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
I love these, like, introductions.
From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the Wild Bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that?
I'm not going to run away. Asshole.
Retreat! Retreat! Killing everybody! They'll kill us all!
Your guy's a hacker, bro. He's cheating real life, dude.
Life hack, bro.
My guess is those dime nobles
Nah,
didn't
bro.
portray this
He's
as it
fucking
happened.
hacking, dude.
His free trial of life will
Only a few
expire.
stragglers were left, and I had to cut 'em
No,
down
he
hard if I
hacked
was
his
gonna
free
stay
trial.
on Bob's trail.
Stay at infinite.
no, you fucking spawning faggots. You made me ruin my kill streak combo, whatever.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang.
Curry.
Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that. I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That kid Curry's kind of crazy, ain't he?
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado. Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense
Imagine
them
being
close by,
this
however,
fucking good in
plotting
real life,
something nasty.
shooting,
I just
just
needed
dodging
clues
bullets,
to their
shitting on
whereabouts.
everybody.
Fuck me, yeah, I wish.
Dude, imagine someone walking into your school. It's
And I found one.
like this.
A map with their bold
Infinite
plan
bullets
clearly
goes
marked.
into slow
This
motion
time they were
mode,
fixing to
fucking
blow up
hops
a
in the
train
past.
trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
I said the Soviet Union. Oh, it's
Plan
this.
clearly indicated how they were
If a
fixing to
person like
undermine
this
several of the
really
weakest
existed, it would
wooden
be fucking
supports.
crazy.
God damn it! I love these shots.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is the only game I know does like the camera like this.
Kid Curry was
And I love
considered
it.
the wildest
Actually,
of
I've
the
seen
Wild
that
Bunch.
camera like
It was said that he
style
fathered
in Far Cry 3,
85
actually.
bastard
Far
children.
Cry 3.
Though some say
Yeah.
it was only
When
5.
it zooms into the people carrying like stuff.
Kid Curry had bragged
in
to a
certain
whore
missions.
how he was going to rob a train
I don't
into
know.
the U.S.
That
Mint
camera.
in Denver.
I don't
That
remember.
whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
For example, on the
was
bridge
rigged
in
with
White Island,
dynamite.
when you needed
So
to
I
get
decided I'd
the
best be
thing,
careful
the
confronting
fucking
those bastards.
what was it called again? It was like a list of people who was
Moment later, I
partaking
saw a ladder that somehow
in a-
escaped my attention.
they were gonna backstab Hoyt basically.
Right when you
worry, I
get
know
the
what I'm
get the
doing.
sheet.
Yeah, the manifest.
What was the sheet called?
I think it was a manifesto.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had all the names of the people who were gonna do the backstabbing
Yeah.
on Hoyt, and yeah, it did the camera pan a couple time.
I'm holding Q. I'm holding
It
Q.
appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their
But
ranks.
there's no. Oh, it was a forced slow motion. Oh, okay.
Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
I don't like when it forces the slow motion.
What happened next?
Yeah.
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was
Why is the
pretty clear.
bridge being exploded but being built at the bottom?
Well, it's a storytelling. These guys are trying to blow it
So I
up
proceeded on
for the train to
and
come.
realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Fuck. Oh my bone. Bone hurting juice. Oh.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
That's why we're standing here, huh?
The burning fuse was so damn quick. I had
That
to
it knew
run
how
like
to
the wind.
teleport.
I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant
Dude, he
boom,
climbs just like in Far Cry 3 as well, except a lot
No,
faster.
the animation is a bit different.
Of course, I was successful.
No, the way he
Clearly, I
grabs
wouldn't
on,
be
it's a
talking to you
lot
folks
faster
here
as
today.
well. Yeah, it is different,
Naturally,
but
I removed
what I mean
the
is,
last dynamite
it's so
charge.
much faster. It just, you know, everything reminds me of Far Cry 3, my god.
Yeah, that's literally what I said like a while ago. That everything reminds you.
But by this time, I was thoroughly
One
exhausted
time
from
you'll
dragging
look at my
ass as I was
you'll
not
look
a
at my
young
face
man
and
anymore.
you're gonna be like, yo, you remind me of Far Cry.
Yo, you remind me of that scene that I beat the fuck out of some homeless guy in Far Cry 3, bro.
Proceeds to beat the shit out of me.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys, or more precisely, they found me.
The fuck did you just say? I forgot my name, but
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this
Goddamn
tunnel,
Gatling.
pretty well shielded.
fuck.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
What the fuck?
This is gonna hurt.
Kill him.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster.
I'm trying to be honorable. I'm not trying
As
to
he lay
shoot
wounded,
first.
I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He
Nah,
shouted
bro.
at me.
Shoot him in the dick.
Is that what this is about?
Oh.
Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
Bitch.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday. I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
I don't have all the nuggets of truth. I do.
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Wait, what happened? Why can't we go back in time? Fucking Natalie. He couldn't stop the train. He could. Wait.
He said.
They hopped a freight train
He said,
and
"I don't
heard
like trains."
There was a big
So he
payroll
got died.
in the express safe.
Legend. That they could stop the train by staring it.
Run on my way, please. Thank you. Sure.
What
James
kind of
Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota.
man standing in front of
So
the
Jesse
train,
needed
train
more men
thinking he
and
could
took on the
stop it
killer
by
I was
staring it
after,
down.
along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that.
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again, I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it
Dude,
down with some
the
whiskey. By the way, did I mention
I
that
gotta
that
go,
train
man.
was flying
Okay.
down those tracks like a bat out of hell? Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would
It
I
was fun.
find
I'll
the
keep
gentleman's
watching the stream.
facilities?
Alright, I'll be on the stream.
Suddenly I have
Okay.
an urgent need to drain
Yeah,
my
dude.
one-eyed
See ya.
snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show
I've
you.
never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the bar.
Are you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
That's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkertons! It's a damn Pinkertons!" Now, I never worked for that lightning kind of son. But I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins.
I
He was
don't even know
definitely
what I
safer on
died
the
to.
inside of the train.
Thinking there. Fuck. Oh. I'm legally blind.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, what an oh fuck me.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
I was looking for Jim and shooting
Oh,
the son of a bitch stupid
that was
in my
just
way.
pure satisfaction right
And
there.
that included Jesse James himself. We sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Yeah, you came to that.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
I think I need to do it completely again.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
Door stuck. Door stuck.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Alright. 2 hours in. Let's see if I can make this through in 3 hours. I don't know. Let's see about that.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. Perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Indians?
It could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then. Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul. Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the rednecks. Like that time, did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
Oh god, I'm going to die. Yeah.
Like that time, did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him? Who? The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Oh, death.
Oh my god.
Oh, death. Won't you spare me over to another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel.
That's
I'll
beautiful.
open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son of a bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
I just slept like 12 hours, man. What the hell? Alright, it's this asshole. Yeah, he's gonna be running away from me. From us, I don't know.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close. I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him. He was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me. Well, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
Never mind. I hate you so much. Wait, who's even shooting?
Gone either way. Luckily, I had
What?
some dynamite in my possession. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way.
I know how to do
Luckily,
it.
I had some
I know
dynamite
it's
in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared. I'm just laying out the facts that I remember. And that old shack, well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
I said, alright, Rock.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill. But I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Okay, that was really fast. Wow. Who would have known if you rush into people you will die? About that, assholes.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
And bullets, they usually work.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
eventually, it was just me and Reed. I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Well, damn, it's impressive that this is my first death in duels. Like on the stream, I died. Like I'm really bad at duels usually. Fucker survives 2 shots, huh? But aim for the head.
And repay him I did.
It's gonna be a lot of kills, yeah. What? I'll never find those last 2 fucking nuggets. I need my chicken nuggets. Just how many times am I going to play for this game? God damn it.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Time for
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
back to episode 7.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, oh no, the boss fight in this one. Shit.
For 40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
Funny, because there's gonna be demons. Hi. Oh, hi. You guys saw it.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
But for all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
Okay, listen up, asshole.
Did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly, it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. But I wasn't about to call it quits. Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Oh, there's an ambush.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them.
Oh.
They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us the tale.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up...
From the dead?
There was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, and there, even over there.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer, Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition. I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me. And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Harkin, just like I remembered him. Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
Asshole.
Ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a falling branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clank, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Ooh. Very nice.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grant, guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry. Both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy. Thought.
I don't like this.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Turn off dynamite. Well, always works.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
That's gonna be a triple. Ah, shit. Triple free for all.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
What?
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Fuck! I hate this. I hate duels. I like them. I'm sorry, what? What? Took 4 bullets. Damn, what an asshole. I guess the moment I shoot him, I'm supposed to switch.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Is this the end? Yeah, this is the end. Damn! 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm at the end. What chat am I? I want to see the
Butch Cassidy and the
average.
Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Revenge!
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Here. I won't have it said that I left you with nothing.
That's how you want it? So be it.
Holy shit!
Molly, move against that wall. Go!
Oh my god! Oh, Jesus!
Did you know it was him all along?
Cassidy told me Bob was in Abilene before he died. But I wasn't sure Ben was my man until he revealed how much he knew about Ringo and Reed. The coin, of course. Well, that was the last nail in that particular coffin.
I better go get the sheriff.
You okay, boy? You're looking mighty shook up.
Dwight, maybe you best go home. Young Eisenhower here is leaving for West Point tomorrow. He shouldn't get caught up in something like this.
I think I might head out myself at this juncture. Unless you want to stop me, Jack.
No, sir, Mr. Greaves.
So where you going now? Now that you had your revenge?
Doesn't really matter, does it? As I've sold my soul for it, and will never again walk with those I have lost.
In 2 hours. What me?
Ooh, dear. Oh, dear. Won't you spare me over till another year?
Yeah, it's an okay game, I guess. I like the game. It's just that this is the third time I played it, and it's not as much fun as for the first time, of course. But I had a good time. I mean, it was fun. Got myself a speedrunner. Now I what? Now I just want to check how long it's supposed to take. Uh, uh, s- Gunslinger time. Bro, what the fuck? 5 hours. The ending reminded me of fucking work. Look at that. Ubisoft. That's interesting. Why would you update? Average is 5 hours and 50. And its speedrun is 2 hours and 6 minutes. I am close to the speedrun. Wow. Fast? Oh, okay, not that fast. Like, 1 hour and 16 minutes. Damn, what a fucking chat. One hour and 16 minutes. Wow. Fastest is 2 hours on the computer. Are you kidding me? What is this? A round of players, I guess. I don't know. I'll get something to drink, then I'll decide what to stream. what am I going to stream now? I don't know.
Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
To be completely honest, I have no fucking idea what I will stream right now. Bruh. Oh. I could play some of this. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll turn off the stream for now. And I'm going to download the forest. Since I was talking about streaming it, so I guess that wouldn't be too bad of an idea to stream it actually. Oh, we're download it while streaming. It's just 5 minutes, it's okay. Oh, look at that. Downloads were faster. Ugh. But I'm thinking of increasing my bitrate of the videos. I mean of the stream. Do you do it again? It's been a while. Oh no. Hockey's output. Yeah, 3,500, that's okay then. It's okay. The Last Stand. Wait, what? Last Stand? The fuck? What? Is that a new map? This guy using mod. Yes, this guy's using mod. Oh, he has a dodge. Yeah, I wonder if I have my anime mods on this computer or not. One minute. Oh. Froze. Oh shit. My internet died, I guess, or so. Oh, wow, what the f—
Nice. Ammo here.
my download speed just went down, like straight down, downhill. It's going up again?
Extra pistol.
Oh.
We might need these.
So from that super speed, there was 1 minute remaining. Now there's 6 minutes remaining. 8 minutes. Are you fucking what? No, I'm not gonna be. Bye. I guess I'll just wait. Ah, improved. Come on, 20 seconds. I remember this. Right, the first is downloaded. I'll see if I'll listen to some music in the background. I guess I will. This doesn't sound bad. I don't know, Mark, if you're there and if you're listening, but should I make a new save on the hardest difficulty or not? Yeah, the first display. High. Ocean quality. Why would I put it on? I'm gonna message Mark on Discord. He's probably not listening to the stream. Oh yeah, I will turn off my Steam stream really quickly, so I can make like 2 streams actually, because that is dumb. So I can have 2 streams and like divided streams so they're not the same thing. So be right back.